This is Jonathan Agit with Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Lawrence Okolie. He said he'd be here. He's on a scouting mission tomorrow night. Agit Kabayel is fighting Knyba. Lawrence, how's your Christmas and New Year's festival?
Yeah, it's been good. I enjoyed. Obviously, had my fight. Had a bit of Christmas time, had some time off, and now we're here locking in for 2026.
You made pretty easy work of Tete. How was the whole experience out there?
Yeah, it was good. It was hot on the day, but you know, ultimately it was good to box in Nigeria. Hopefully, it's something I can do again.
You're here obviously for a reason tomorrow night. You want the winner or Kabayel. Yeah, talk to us. What do you think is going to happen here?
I feel like Kabayel's obviously at a much higher level than the guy he's boxing. The guy hasn't done a 10 round. I don't think he's been past 8 rounds. And Kabayel's a good sort of consistent fighter. So I think Kabayel will be a bit too much for him. But you know, Polish fighters know that I love them. So it is what it is.
We think that, you know, Usyk's going to fight Deontay Wilder and then he's going to be either stripped or he'll have to vacate. Do you feel like it's going to be you against, say, Kabayel for the title?
I think it's going to be next. I don't know if what Agit's going to do. Agit said he wants 2-3 more fights, and he's in a position where he can fight whoever he wants at the moment. I don't think governing bodies are going to strip him. I want to be world champion. The quickest way to do that is to beat Kabayel, and I'm here because obviously I believe the fight should happen next, and I'm sick of behind the scenes and not happening, so I've got to push for it harder.
How do you see a fight? Obviously you believe you beat Kabayel, but do you think he's a world-class fighter? How highly do you rate him?
Yeah, it's clear to see he's a world-class fighter. You know, he's putting in some big performances. I just feel like the way everyone knows him, I don't look at him like that. I know he's a good fighter, but I've been asking for the fight for over a year now. I don't see him as a boogeyman like everyone knows. And they know it behind the scenes because I've been asking his management, his trainer, he's got the same promoter, everyone. Let's make this Agit fight, and they, you know, seem to be avoiding it. But now we're one step closer.
Looking for a world title fight, but the rivalry with Dillian Whyte seems to be continuing. Did you see his comments about you sparring AJ and him questioning it? Sorry, you sparring Jake Paul?
I don't speak on Dillian Whyte no more. He's a waste of my time.
Fair enough. Obviously, tragic circumstances in Nigeria with Anthony Joshua surviving a car crash. I'm sure you would have known Lats and seen it. Just your thoughts and your reaction to all of this tragic news.
Yeah, no, it was painful. Painful for us as friends of them. Painful for the family, obviously, and it also, it's sad that stuff like that shows us on mortality. So I've never had anyone close to me pass until that day. So it's kind of like it's show shocking because you see, like it just shows you the reality of life. I was in Nigeria the week before, getting in the same type of convoys, going on the same exact roads, but we made it. They did it, and it's just sad for them, sad for the family. Thoughts and prayers, obviously, to them and their family. And even for AJ, like, I can't imagine what it's like to be in that situation where survivor's guilt is going to be a real thing for him. And you know, as I said, he knows I feel.
Yeah, absolutely. And Lawrence, Tyson Fury announced a few days ago that he's coming back. What's your thoughts on that? Good for you guys, I guess. You know, it's a potential fight. Yeah, what's your thoughts on Fury coming back?
I ain't got no thoughts. It's just, I mean, I think it's the more players in the game, the better. The more opportunities there are, the more fights to be made. As long as he doesn't jump the queue, although I think people like him and Agit cannot get to just, obviously they're superstars, they get to kind of maneuver, but you know, as long as I get my shot, I don't mind.
Yeah, do you think it could end up like that, where potentially he jumps ahead of you, or are you prepared for that situation?
I don't know. I think money does talk. Do you know what I mean? But I do think right now I'm number one with the WBC. I've got a final eliminator called. Agit's here. It's all there to be done. So I feel like I'm one fight away from being undeniable.
Just lastly, I don't know if you've shared the ring with Wardley in the past in sparring, but what's your thoughts if those two fight?
Who's for who?
Fabio Wardley and Fury.
Yeah, I think it'll be a step too far for Wardley, but I said that every fight, so you never know. He's got good hunger, good determination, but I do think that there's real levels, and I think that the styles that he's been able to overcome in Parker and in Wardley are not Wardley. Parker and what's the other one's name? Honey. They're both normal size heavyweight, 6'3" guys that he can kind of land on that, not will, but he's in range to land at all times. With someone like Fury, who's got the range, the experience, the weight, I think he'll have a much harder time.
Have you sparred Wardley before?
Yeah.
Lawrence, appreciate your time. Maybe he's going to be running in the ring tomorrow, calling out Kabayel, Knyba, but yeah, look forward to seeing you back in the ring soon.
Big up.